Hello everyone, Cryorus here, and welcome to Gunfire Reborn, back at it. And let me quickly make space for that, because we will be diving into the newest update that just dropped into it, Talent 2.0, the summer update. Not only that, we have a new boss for the third area, we have new weapons, we have new mechanics, dozens of new mechanics. I want to don't spoil them for you two right now, but there are uses for soul essence, there is in-run things, there is something beyond nightmare, there is everything to your heart's content. And characters all over the board got upgrades. Talent 2.0 was really something big that has been waiting for a long time now. And where was I? Right, the new characters, and you see the new talent tree: expedition, battle, skill, survival, weapons, and the hero specifics. And one big thing is, if we look quickly through here, recycle weapons, new look, dazzling touch, a battle, generous, breacher, assaulter, crit enhancement, unexpected luck. You may notice one thing, and you may be asking, wait, where is my void pouch? Where is my chance, my thing to stock my soul essence? Gone. You just by default keep your soul essence, all of it. No limit, no upper limit, no down limit, everything. You just keep it. Yep, that was one of the main issues that was addressed when people said it is a little bit hard to level up early on because keeping the soul essence was hard. It was tedious to gain for upgrades, and it is just right out flat a keep of your stuff. Also, welcome to maximum level 163. But yeah, there is everything here. No, the cap is higher. It is higher, much higher, 163. Before it was 135. And there is so much. Let me see if we have already now the patch notes. No, not yet. Okay, I have to go off what I can tell you from experience, but yeah, let's go over the tree because this is a extensive update. But yeah, Talent 2.0, we have split many things into all categories, added new things here and there. Level 45 in battle. Oh, okay, that is something that happens in the game. That is, please just report with the in-game tool. That will be fixed immediately. But yeah, we have worked behind the scenes a whole lot to give you all this update. And let me just go over this. Talent 2.0, really. There is a lot, and there is many in-run things that we hope to see. Okay. But yeah, let's just go on something. So let's go exploration, let's go battle, increase that all the way, let's go skill damage, let's go health up, let's go shield and armor up. And then we go over the weapons tree one by one now. So expedition, we have of course the reliable starting funds. Then we have peddlers, have a chance to sell scrolls. By default, he doesn't sell scrolls. He's a cheapskate. No scrolls for you. You gotta pay for that up front. But we of course will get that. We get our copper. Here, military backpack increases ammo capacity for all 3 types. So what was before the split 3 with all individual ammo is now 1 skill. Boom, all ammo done. Then we have the weapon skill, Arsenal Raider. Elite boss monster drops an additional weapon upon death, so more weapons. Then we have the exclusive inscriptions, yoink. Then Gemini weapons. Cause Gemini inscriptions to occasionally appear on weapons you'll find carry 2 to activate it and unleash them. Gemini weapons. Now it's much easier to see how the game would progress without Gemini because it's separate. You can make a separate profile for that. Let's get that for 1 first. Then Glutton. 10% chance for some large monsters to drop buns upon being defeated. That includes the enhanced soldiers and some elites. So, eat more, eat healthy. Then let's go over the next rounds here. Let's go here too. Battlefield support. Gain a secondary skill use when consuming specific amount of ammo. That means if you shoot a lot, you get more grenades, you get more feathers, you get more lightning orbs, and something I will talk about when we go over Tau and where to unlock her, because where is she? That we will find in a little moment. Yeah, that's right, Arena. You didn't save soul essence. I mean, I can let the rabbit out the bag. You buy Tau with 400 soul essence. She is not unlocked with level or anything. You just straight up buy her. That means from the start of the game you can just save up your soul essence in each run and have her directly from the get-go. But here we go. Gain those charges. Then buns can recover shield, armor and HP when full. It's huge. Increase the chances for exclusives. There we go. And this is interesting in the tree. We have the damage resistance, of course. Then elemental hero, that decreases the duration for elemental effects. Let's get just 1 everywhere. Secondary skill charges. Then those are support skills. Reduce the time you need to revive other characters. Here, benevolence. You won't die while providing aid to teammates. HP will only drop to 1. That is the old you know before. Craftsman gets additional weapon upgrades, is like normal. Then revitalization, gain the ability to remove down penalty stacks. That means in multiplayer, you know, when you die more often and you just you go down and insta dead. That is the down penalty, and that can be removed with this skill set. Level 1 revives yourself with soul essence, removes all stacks. That means if you say, okay, your teammates are on the other side of the boss arena and you revive yourself with the soul essence, all your penalty is gone and you're back to 0 from the start of the run. That means a long revive timer for you. Then the next level, clearing a zone. That means Long Ling Tomb, the desert, or the technically then for later the beach. You will remove 5 stacks. And down at level 3, reviving a teammate removes 1 on you. So let's get that for now. And this, recover more HP and shield after being revived. It's a need to have. Life Guardian. When HP is more than a certain threshold, it cannot drop below 1 the next time you take damage. Basically, this is one-shot protection in the game on a cooldown of 120 seconds. And you are invincible for 1.5, 2%, and it is at full HP only when you start, and later 80. There we go, let's get that. Skill cooldown is fine. And this is something that is also new. This increased base skill damage of a cold scroll that can deal damage. That means scrolls like Thorny Carapace, which reflects damage, or just scrolls that cause others to take damage, like Blazing Hoop. That increases their damage. Next up, we go into the Expedition tab. We have Moneymaker. Copper has a chance to be doubled when obtained. That means you have a chance to get double copper. Just flat out. From chest, get double. Pick up coin, get double. Sell your soul to the red chest, get double. Then we have Haggle. Sales price down. The old reliable. Dazzling treasures, a must. A absolute must to get. Extra slots in the shop are they are so invaluable. Bounty Hunter sadly is still the same as before. Obtain additional copper on critical hits. We had a few talks with the developers about this, because some weapons are just insanely overpowered with this. Basically the fast firing weapons compared to the higher slow crit ones. And it may or may not change. That is up to them. So we will see about that. Then the new battle tree skills. We have the Assaulter, we have the Generalist, and we have the Breacher. All of them, yeah, looking at you, Demon Lord, all of them have different specializations. The Generalist is just someone with using pistols, shotguns. They boost those weapon types. So here we have projectile speed for pistols and projectile increases for shotguns. So that is a nice thing. Then we have the Breacher, increase reload speed when using launchers, increase crit axe when using sniper rifles, and movement speed when using melee weapons. The Breacher, the one who tears apart the enemy front line and rushes in with melee weapons. The Breacher. And then the Assaulter, increase weapon damage when using rifles, magazine capacity with subs, and lucky shot with injectors. Then we have the crit enhancement and lucky shot. So now we need to put a few points everywhere to do some things. Do that, do that, do that. Lucky shot. Now we have reached the final levels. Golden Touch, you can recycle weapons at 10 or 20% the selling price. New Look, you can change items displayed by the peddler. That means it's a reroll. And here, Emergency Protocol. Reduce excess damage taken when shield's armor breaks. Reactivates when shield armor is fully healed. That means if you have, for example, 10 shield and 50 health, and you take, let's say, 30 damage. 10 goes away for the shield, and then technically you would take normally 20 damage. But with this skill, the 20 damage you take to the HP that are remaining from the shield breaking, they get reduced. And here, this one. Legendary Craftsman. The Craftsman can now etch an additional inscription into your weapon, but he cannot exceed the inscription upper limit of the weapon. And one thing, I don't know if this was changed after we talked with the developer about this, but as it was, as we knew it, it was only one time. And let me quickly check if there are the patch notes so we can go over them and don't have to talk with anecdotes. Yes, we do have the patch notes. They are here. There we go. Okay, let me... There we go. So let's go over this, and can I say how amazing this piece of art is? Let me grab... There we go. That is the full version. That is Tao, the Swordsmaster. She commands a spiritual royal blade, and it is just amazing. So yeah, what I basically talked about, we have sold over 1.5 million copies of the game, and that is the new frame to celebrate that. Yes, because that is not her sword, that is the new melee weapon. That is the corrosive sword I was talking about earlier. Her sword is back there. But yeah, let's go over her Tao introduction. Tao, who's a master in the art of sword control, is keen to manipulate her royal flying sword to strike all foes. Meanwhile, she can condense her energy into petals, dealing hidden injuries against enemies with her fatal bloom. Spent 400, and there we got the skills. Her primary is called Swords Out. Can I zoom in now? It's unsheath multiple flying swords, each dealing 200 damage. The number of flying swords is determined by the stacks of blade heart. And for every 15 ammo you use, doesn't matter what, you gain 1 stack of blade heart up to 6. That means you can summon 18 swords for that. The other one is her secondary skill, Fatal Bloom. Summon petals in the front that explode outwards, making all enemies within 6 meters and marking them and dealing 400 damage. The mark lasts for 6 seconds. Fatal Bloom deals damage to a marked enemy again every time you hit it 12 times. That means with weapons. That means fast-firing weapons, they trigger damage again. Her talents, we will go over that in the screen. And the new boss, the Abyssal Serpent. It is said that there was a fabled mountain in the distant sea, which is called the residence of the Immortals. Once there was a mythical snake that caused chaos in the sea. The Immortals appeared and sealed it under the ocean's watery abyss. The sea waves began to calm down, and there was no trouble for thousands of years. Kill Yorohime 3 times. Then Golem skill adjustments reduce the time it takes to launch his fist in every difficulty and decrease some things. And their manipulation. When the manipulation effect is repeatedly applied to the same monster, the duration will be shortened. So basically you can't manipulate enemies. And the Poisonous Ghost, the new melee weapon, as they do both. You see here, both hands are used. That means no dual wield. That's to all out of you. Sword, 2 hand, no hand free for second sword. Okay? We clear? Before people ask about that, why can't dual wield? Sword has 2 hand need. But yeah, it's basically, it has a 3-hit combo, and on weapon skill, after hitting often enough, you can unleash a blade wave. Then we have Fire Tower, another melee weapon. And the weapon skill is to unleash a fire wheel that once hit allows you to do massive damage. Woodpecker. Woodpecker has been changed. Woodpecker is now a extreme high rate of fire crossbow. And it is very interesting to use. I think we'll see that in game. Golden bow changed a little bit. It is reduced base damage, and you increase the damage if you hold the charge. Basically, the weapon is still at the same power level, but early on, if you want to spam it, it deals less. Flowing light has been a little bit adjusted, and some other things. Added special effect that changed with the number of bullets in the magazine. Start of aura. Nice. The firing mechanism has been adjusted for aura venom, and for all who want to do maximum damage, I'm sorry. Concealed ammo critical damage multiplier of the weapon skill is now fixed at 1. No longer deadly counter concealed ammo right click. Sorry, it was dealing too much damage. But yeah, the talent tree, we went over that. There are so many things, we will have to go over that. But their unused soul essences will be retained. You can allocate them in the talents tab. Just let me quickly check something. Okay, yeah. Alright. Then we have reincarnation. Beat Nightmare once. Basically, it's a ramping difficulty for now. That is, for now, fixed at 7 levels. This is beta testing of this, basically. And enemies get significantly harder and harder to kill, with more damage and more HP and more effects in general, the higher you go in reincarnation. But to compensate for that, you have 2 new NPCs in reincarnation that are there to get rid of all that soul essence you have. The Soul Remnant appears at the entrance of each act in reincarnation difficulty, and you can use soul essence to obtain spiritual blessings. And those are very, 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 very powerful buffs. Like really, really. Normally, if you would be able to get them in normal runs, they would be game breaking. And the Phantom Peddler randomly appears in stages of reincarnation difficulty. You can consume soul essence to buy enhanced weapons and scrolls. What that means is those enhanced weapons have enhanced inscriptions that are more powerful than their base versions. They deal more damage and have little upgraded stats at base level. And the scrolls are basically a overcharged version of those. For example, why I laughed earlier when we were playing about Hawkeye's Sight. Well, Hawkeye's Sight loses the damage down when it's enhanced. That means you just get double your crit damage and the zooming. If you hit non-crits, normal damage, no damage penalty then. Heavy Shield. The weapon with the scroll with a chance to ignore normal damage, but it slows you down. Well, the chance for blocking is increased and you have no movement penalty. That is the power of those enhanced scrolls and weapons. We will go over them in a little bit. And here you can see one of the abilities the Spiritual Remnant can grant to the Prince. Instead of just firing your orb normally, you fork it into 3. Then let's get into the new scrolls. We have Effective Split. Randomly get 2 occult scrolls and you cannot discard them. That means if you get Paranormality and Flesh and Bones from that, well, good luck. Sucks to be you. Well, I can see that happening to me already. Then Mysterious Chest. Randomly get 1 to 3 occult scrolls when picking up this scroll. Extremely small chance of obtaining cursed scrolls, but you can drop those scrolls. Then Good and Evil. Normal scroll. Effect 15% lucky shot chance if you don't own any cursed scroll, but plus 15 max armor for each cursed scroll you own. I know I kinda jinxed that myself. Unlocked by default. Then we have also new cursed scrolls to go along with that. We have Clumsy Throw. Effect when using the secondary skill, the consumption has a 50% chance to increase by 1. That means accidentally throwing 2, using 2, but only throwing 1. Then the Moldy Bun. Recover random amount of HP when obtaining buns. That means they are no longer fixed healing, they are random healing. Broken Gun. Effect 15% chance to cause only 1 damage upon hitting an enemy. And the Sabotage Magazine. 20% chance of losing 1 additional ammo when using for a shot. Then of course all Tau related achievements and the Serpent. So there. Then there is a new vault in the fjord. There are route optimizations. I was lucky to not have ever encountered that, but the cube defense, the wave defense in the 3rd area was a little bit, let's say, people didn't like it. But there's that now. Some other minor adjustments. Reduce the AoE of lightning traps. They are no longer half the room. Some trap adjustments. Daily challenges. And some other small things. I will go over... Oh, also that was causing artifacting, so it was removed. So now you can have VSync back on. And then a whole bunch of bug fixes. You can go and stop and watch them, but there is a lot. But those are the patch notes. Those are the patch notes. 6009. Nice. Let's confirm. Yes. And there we go, the Fire Tower. Rebirth. Failing does not mean failure. Falling does not mean failure. The hero can be reborn by consuming soul essence. New challenge, Abyssal Serpent. There we go. And there we go. Tau. Unlocked. And let's go into her ascensions. And before I say anything, her inspiration was the peach blossoms from the peach tree and a poem. The issue with that I want to bring up right now is the following. Wait, let me just pull up this real quick. No, peach. Specifically peach blossoms of peach trees. That was confirmed by the developers. We thought initially 2 cherry blossoms, but no, it is peach. And there we go. So that was the thing people were making connections to, and I have to say that was not intentional. The fact that her color scheme and the lesbian pride flag are identical, or more or less identical, is pure coincidence. And at that point, we from the Discord and the team do not want to exclude those groups. Quite the opposite. But this was not intended with a character design. No, not may as well accept it. Don't force something that is not there. The character was not designed that way. That was, the colors are because of peach and blossoms and a white rabbit. Peach, the white rabbit, and the cherry blossoms. That is the connection between that. And I specifically made sure to ask the developers about that, and I don't want to pull up the conversation because privacy, but point being, it's coincidental. Exactly. But it is not intended, but it is what it is right now. But let's go over the Ascensions. We have Raging Bloom, Mainstay Weapon, and Blade Rain. So, Glowing Bloom increases the damage and -2 hits required to trigger Fatal Bloom additional damage. Cursed Mark, reduce enemy movement speed by 30% and damage dealt by 20 when the enemy is marked. That combined with Prince, goodbye, you're not moving and you're not dealing damage. Then Flower Chain, when hitting an enemy that is marked by Fatal Bloom with a weapon, deal 100% weapon damage up to 2 other marked enemies. That means if you hit a group of 3 and you only hit 1, well, the other ones, they will melt. And the important thing is, at level 3, when hitting an enemy that's marked by Fatal Bloom with a weapon, deal 100% weapon damage to up to 5 other marked enemies. If the initial hit is a critical hit, then the weapon hits that spread to the up to 5 enemies are also critical hits, but they won't have the crit X higher than 3. No escape. Enemies marked by Fatal Bloom take 20% damage, and the flying swords summoned by Sword Out would home in on marked enemies. Mark Chaser. Each time Fatal Bloom marks an unmarked enemy, increase the weapon damage skill by 8% for 8 seconds. And Blade of Bloom. It's a little bit of a pun. After marking an enemy with Fatal Bloom, summon flying swords that are equal to 100% of current blade heart stacks. Each flying sword then homes in on a random marked enemy. Exactly, Raider. That's, I mean, I can now let the rabbit out of the sack. Woodpecker is basically, if you have played Borderlands, Woodpecker is now a Jacob's weapon. If you fire fast, it will fire fast. So, just get all your mouse macros out. Just saying. But there we go, Mainstay Weapon. Got it, breaking out autoclicker, exactly. Empathy with Sword. When dealing weapon damage to an enemy, there's a 10% chance to summon a flying sword to hit the same enemy. So, more swords! Sword Enthusiast. For every flying sword summon, increase weapon damage and skill damage by 1.5% for 8 seconds. Warlike Blade. For every 10 ammo consumed for the next 3 seconds, increase rate of fire, accuracy, and a 5% chance to recover ammo used. Can stack up to 3 times. That means you can get pretty conservative on your ammo with this. Swordsman, for every stack of blade heart you own, increase weapon and skill damage. Sword Guard, for every flying sword summon, increase maximum shield by 2 for 6 seconds and recover 2 shield. And the level 3 is interesting. When we have the shield stacks, when the max shield bonus exceeds 20 stacks, increase shield recharging speed. So you gain shield faster. Ammo extractor, killing an enemy that is marked by Fatal Bloom instantly recovers 30% to the magazine. You heard that right. She is ammo galore. And then we have Blade Rain, enhanced blade manipulation. Sword Shadow, each stack of blade hearts summons 1 additional sword or up to 3. Deal more damage with them. Amplified Sword, after hitting an enemy with a flying sword, the inflicted enemy takes 4 damage from flying swords within 1 second. That means if you hit the same enemy... Ouch. Sword Defense, reduce damage taken by 30% while casting swords out. Or your HP won't go down to 1 at max. So you can use it as a sort of defense mechanism. Furious Wave, flying sword has a 40% chance to deal double damage, and there's a 20% chance to deal 3 times the damage. So, feeling lucky. And Luminous Heart, Blade Heart, base stack +1, maximum stack +1. Base stack means even if you don't use ammo, you have a minimum amount of blade stacks, so you have a set amount of swords that you can always summon. But yeah, that is her skill set, and let's go back to the talents page to get all the hero skills, because they have changed a little bit too. So 5% damage out, sure. For each enemy you kill, 10% movement speed. She can be fast. Restore 1 use for every 5 enemies marked. That means if you are resourceful, you will never run out. Superior magazine, 30% magazine capacity and reload speed. She wants SMGs and injectors. And resilient shield, recharge shield immediately after killing an enemy and charge. This is basically the Crown Prince's maximum ability. Do I need... Yeah, let's get that. His rifle, random, fatal currents, and surge. Crits. Leap doesn't hit the target, decrease cooldown, HP and armor, 1 armor on hits again, leap and cleave base damage up, and immune to damage. That hasn't changed. Cooldown, shield, radius, orb, and shield recharge speed, and then I'll buy capacity, HP, grenades, battle soul, advanced dual wielding. That leaves us with 600 only. But I think, what do you guys say? Do you want a reincarnation run right off the bat, or normal? Reincarnation would mean we get to see the new juicy stuff. Yeah, she's a little bit small. She's small. She rabbit, she's small. Okay, okay, let's go normal first then. And after that, we will be going into reincarnation mode. Also, her voice. I mean, there. The fire dragon. Oh, come on, you can't do that to me. You can't, you game, you can't do that to me. That's a Star Devourer or a fire dragon. I will ask the gods of dodecahedron for the result. An even number will be the dragon, an uneven number the Star Devourer. It is a 2. We praise the dragon. Obligatory check. Nothing behind the bottom. Also, you see, immediately 78% of ammo. Okay. Swords out. Also, yes, it is intentional. Her animation is supposed to be a kiss. And she's fast. Yeah, fish. Okay, what do we get? There we go. Let's go with that. Yeah, her voice. I agree. What her voice initially, okay. Let's put that down into the background. There we go. Long shot. Yeah, it's a bit much. I have an idea. Ooh, bone zone. Oops. Wrong button. Okay. We get Warlike Blade, Amplified Blade. Let's go with that. Ah, the arena. What do you have to sell, my friend? Oh, you have the corrosion? And that? Oh, laser gloves, frenzied shark. Okay. Oh, you know what I could buy? HP. Ooh, a scalpel. No. Also, her element, she has no elements to her secondary and primary. Okay. There we go. Let's go with more swords. Yep, the kiss of death. Craftsman. Look at that. A new weapon, a new inscription to add. Corrosion explosion. And you, do we have enough money? Yeah, let's go. Reload speed. Only once. I would have loved it if it was once per act. Oh, snow boots. Ow. 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 Okay. Ow. Ow. Advanced joggers. Well, a lady needs her shoes. Right? Okay, let's go. Yep, that's a good ability. Oh, right. I forgot. Money. I totally forgot. We can do that now. Don't need that weapon. Just yeet it in the void. Let's get that. The swords are more like... I need to test something. Okay, they can't crit. Oh, cradle chasing bullets. I forget to do this if I don't want the weapon. Let's get Sword Shadow. Okay, untold effort. No. Thank you. Thank you. What? Ooh. 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 Let's go with this. Oi, Lubu. Yep. That weapon's supposed to be a shotgun, not a laser. I beg to differ. Okay. Well, more damage. Ah, the new weapon. The fire tower. Ooh. Okay, so... this is the fire tower. A very heavy weapon that deals lots of damage in this hit. Kinda tempted to take this. But also, this is also interesting. That's one of the new inscriptions. 30% lucky shot chance, minus 25% elemental effect. But hey, it's only 37% elemental. I don't know if I should leave the dragon here. You know what? Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Anything? No, no. healed, and let's go. Bonk. Oh, nice. But yeah, it's a nice bonk stick. But it uses ammo. So unlike flowing light, ow. There we go. Yes, both of the new ones do. Ah, dormant bullets. Bluff. No, let's take the dormant bullet. Okay. Sniper, shotgun. Oi. Where are you? No running away. Do we want to etch? And there it is. Via etching, you can also get early on Gemini weapons. It is a chance. From level 1 on, you have a chance of normal, rare, exclusive Gemini. Extra charge scroll this character? Just one more charge. Oh, let's get Warlike. Let's see what happens if I do this. Interesting. Because it was not level 5, the Gemini got removed. Now that is an interesting sword. I wonder Ah, okay. But yeah, look at that. Lucky shot up. Return consumed, 50% lucky shot. Drops ammo when killing with burning. And double elemental effect chance after killing. So basically, shit's on fire, yo. Rest in peace. Yep, we can have explosion swords. We can have miasma swords. Manipulation swords. Got a lifesaver. Well, that's fine. Okay. Nope. There we go. Okay. Yep. It ghost, a poison ghost, right click deals extra damage. Oh, interesting. But sorry, sword, but our this just got silly. Okay. Oh, by the way, this illusion was only +2. Should have pointed that out, maybe. Okay, she has quite a little bit range requirements with this. There we go. We will all feed into the illusion. Lone Ranger. Would be tempting, but let's get the Lone Ranger. Yeah, we're decimating normal. Sniper shotgun all the way. It's disgusting. Hi, I'm down here, hi. Well. Oh, a new stick. Oh, we'll have a look at that in just a moment. Look at this beauty. All blue. Explosive bullet would indeed be nice. After killing, 50% chance, we'll recover. Nope. A pedal up. Demon lore. You know what? Free money. Okay. Fish and bear paw might make it better, yeah. I don't know anymore how the damage increases, but it should make it. Chilling and normal. Okay. Let's go with that. And we got Ishti. Ishti. Ishti beste. Ooh, 50% weapon damage if there are more than one enemies within 5 meters. There can only be one Highlander. Oh, this one would tear Ishti a new one. On the other hand, that's also cool. Let's get this. Okay. Oh God. I'm sorry, HD. That was not okay what I did just did there. Oh, they said increased weapon feel. Yeah, feels a little bit better. Corrosive balls. Bonk sticks outfire saved you. Nice. Hi. Because screw groups. I'm gonna take this illusion with me. How about no? Oh, elevator's faster. There we go. There we go. Here we go again. Hell yeah. Oh my god. Look at that. Warlike Blade 3. For every 10 ammo consumed for the next 3 seconds, increase rate of fire by 20%, accuracy by 20%, 15% chance to recover ammo. Wait, Look, we have reached... Finally reached the... inaccuracy. We can turn it into a shotgun again. Well, that is partially a lie. Well, Hawkeye side. No. Could you not? Hi. Nothing around here. Wow. Could you not? No. You are inferior. Oh, luminous heart. Oh, this is new. And mind you, I have Hawkeye sight. But dear God, if I hit critical hits. Crap! How about no? How about no? More fish! There we go. Okay. There we go. Evil banishing talisman. Oh, didn't notice that. When I'm evil. And nope, the Yorohime. Okay. Sure. Well, let's tear the ship a new one. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. All right, I forgot about. Something died. Let's take the easy way. Dual Fang. Mom. And we go back after a little casual stroll. So now we can go about getting some upgrades. I mean, probably I should get this. And then don't need those. Shop prices probably. But we'll slowly upgrade those. There we go. Level 133. But that was the first time in the new update. Okay. But yeah, I think someone on Discord nailed it. Developers were asking for stuff, but there is potentially a very fast fix coming up for that, so I think I'll show that quickly on screen. Can I? There we go. That I would have preferred to, and that's what we also told. It just makes her look more bunny-like. And adds, in my opinion, much more character to her. So, the one who did it, Urusa. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. But that was the patch notes, the update release. I am excited to play more, and we will see where this takes us. But with that, I hope you enjoyed this very much as I did, and I can see you again next time for more. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.